Attack the enemy! Victory is ours!
Hello everyone, welcome back for another War Thunder tank battle, today specifically featuring the T-10m. Now this is the oldest video in my backlog that I had to clear out. This tank battle actually happened on 27 April of 2017, and I'm working on the video on actually June 19th, not July. So, domination in Sinai, and I like to go to the B point as you've seen before. So the T-10 at least has got pretty decent speed and pretty good engine power, and mine's not quite spaded out yet. Even now, today it's not quite spaded out. At this point I was still working on the Heat FS shells. I have since unlocked them, so that was what the research was here. But I need to finish up the engine mods for it, and then finally knock the thing out, and now that I have to do the smoke canisters for it as well. But back in April, there were no smoke canisters, so it was getting close to having it spaded out. I've got a little more work to do on it now, but I'm just not really giving my Soviet tanks a lot of attention at the moment because I'm going to finish up my last American research, and then I'll be back to the alternating between the Soviets and the Japanese. But back to this battle. Was testing out to see, I had recently gotten the APDS round, so I was just checking here to see exactly where the ammo was stored and counting how many rounds I would need to take out to get rid of the ammunition stored in the turret again. But that was something to work on in another day after this battle. So, I'm solo heading for the B point. We've got quite a force present over at the A point and a couple guys going for C. So once I finish off at the B point here, the plan would be to head for the C point and assist the other two guys over there if I'm able to take B by myself and not get damaged in the meantime. I had just barely gotten APDS. This could have been my first battle with APDS. I don't actually remember. I don't think it was. But it was certainly very early on after unlocking that in the research. So, being a good Soviet tanker, when at the base of mountains, you search the mountains for Mooj in the hills with RPG-7s. So that's what I was doing. Actually, I was looking for leopards up in the hills, but, you know, they basically got RPG-7s, just 105mm RPG-7s. Scanning the most likely places for enemy tanks to appear. Not seeing anything so far. I did, however, spot a leopard and finished him off. So ordinarily I would head for the C point. I got distracted by that leopard and looking up into the hills here, so I never did end up making it over towards the C point right away. But for now, we do also hold 2 points, so it's not so much of a crisis to get over to the C point, although our poor Carnarvon over there probably would have had a different opinion as he just got knocked out south of C. So I'm going to try to head up past these this big main middle rock formation here and then turn my way back over to the C point. When I notice an enemy getting lit up here, although he's been set on fire and possibly destroyed. So I'll wait for a minute to see if he gets spotted again, and then I'm going to press on towards C. Which is now being taken by the Germans. So, bit more of a priority to let that T-54 deal with the leopard we could see and try to get my way over towards another capture point. Once I see if I can spot the guy. So like I said, we're still holding 2 out of the 3 points, so we do have a ticket bleed advantage going on, and I would really like to not get shot in the back by this leopard up here in the hills. And I'll say this I get this question a lot when people notice me in game. Am I the real Orange fan, the one with the YouTube channel? Yes. So my name is the capital O, and then everything else is lowercase. There's no space, there's no underscore, no anything. So if you see my name and it's spelled just like that right there, it's really me. You can't make my name look like a 0 or an @ sign or anything and fool you. Now, apparently I have noticed, I searched for my name, and there's actually 2 people trying to imitate me, I guess. One person with all lowercase name, and somebody else with a capital O and a capital F. Well, those are not me. So, if you see my name spelled this way, it's just a capital O, and then everything else is one word, all lowercase. That's me. Anything else spelled any other way, not me. Now, I don't remember what first 10 I would have just reported, but if I'm driving the Soviets, it might have been the T-54-49. I don't actually remember. That's funny. It's so much of a secret that even I don't know. Okay, so remember when I titled this video the anti-air T-10m? Yes, it wasn't a it wasn't clickbait, and it wasn't a misnamed video. There actually is anti-air that's going to come into effect, and it's going to be very soon with that Arado. But it won't be all the anti-air that there is. It won't even be the best anti-air that there is. Although it was pretty good. Trying to spot the Arado, lost sight on him after he went by. Now there's one thing, if you don't know about the T-10m, it's got 2 14.5 machine guns. One is up on the commander's turret hatch, and the other is coax with the main gun. The default ammo in both of them is probably the best anti-air machine gun ammo that there is in this game, I think. It's very, very good. And just as this AR-234 gets heading away from us, I actually get hits on him with the 14.5 machine guns from I don't know what kind of distance, but it was pretty darn far, and I actually set him on fire. So if you ever think somebody's too far away to shoot at, give it a shot, because you never know, you might actually hit them. And there we go. There's one anti-air kill on the AR-234. Don't know what damage I did. I assume I burned enough of his wing control away that he finally went down, because I didn't get a bunch of criticals as he was flying away, but it was enough. Now remember, I said I wasn't done with the anti-air yet. It'll be pretty soon, though. Did spot an enemy over there just over the hill. Try to let our team know that he's out there. And then sometimes the radar just gives the poor Gephards away. Especially when they come up over a hill. So, an enemy 410 has appeared. I'm heading roughly over towards the middle of, in between the sea point and the enemy spawn, and suddenly here comes the 410, and just as I get my gun around, fire a random snapshot and blow the right side, half of his right wing completely off with the main gun. And astonishingly, he keeps on flying. Amazingly. Cannot believe he kept on flying. I end up not getting a kill on him. But still, one heck of a snapshot if I do say so myself. Especially at a target that was coming around from behind me as I was tracking my turret around on him. I did get an assist on him. I wish he'd lost control and jade out or whatever, but he had enough speed to continue on an upward trajectory and survive until the attacker got to him. But still, I mean, I blew half his wing off, so I count that as an air kill, because he was certainly going down. But there you have it. One official kill, an aircraft with the T-10m, but I count that as 2 right there. Okay, it wasn't the first 10 on the T-54-59. I don't know what I was actually, what I did the first 10 on. Anyway, you can go back on the channel and search in April if you want, you'll figure it out. But there you have it. 2 tank kills and 1.5 aircraft kills. Not too bad. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I wanted to get something besides all the American and British videos out in the middle of this string here. See you guys next time. Thanks for checking this one out.